Hello and welcome back to Insti, and I'm continuing playing Testament of Sherlock Holmes. Last episode, well, it was more shocking than the previous before that, if that makes any sense. Yes, Baines is dead, shot, most likely by Sherlock Holmes, maybe. So Sherlock Holmes is suspected as a murder of Inspector Baines, and most likely also the Bishop. And we are back home. We don't know where Sherlock Holmes is and what's going to happen, but there's something here. I think I read the paper last episode. I did, so this is not it.
Holmes's pipe. Broken. I didn't notice it the last time.
Oh.
We think that we know the people around us, those who are close to us, who are part of our everyday lives, parents, colleagues, companions, friends. Then something unexpected happens, and it tears away the blinkers which we have chosen to wear. And it's at that precise moment that we finally see the true nature of those who always mattered the most to us. But in Holmes's case, what could have pushed the man, whom I have always considered as honest and loyal, to sink to such barbaric crimes and cold-blooded murder? I don't have the answer. But one thing is certain. Up until today, I had a friend. A noise, but it's coming from the flat, I'm sure.
Oh, sorry, I have to sneeze. So, noise. Let's go and check it out. Maybe it's Toby. Oh no, it's not Toby. Where is Toby anyways? Well, I guess we have to go and check the Sherlock Holmes room. That would make... that would be a logical conclusion. By the way, yeah, I noticed that I was checking the recording. Yeah, there is a slight hint of stutter, and there's nothing I can do about it, like I told you. Fortunately, it's not as bad as in my previous screen. It's a little bit worse, but it's neither here nor there. We have to deal with it.
Holmes! I know you are in there! Holmes! Open this door immediately!
I think that I would rather not.
Tell me the truth, Holmes. I need to know. You have no right to keep the truth from me. Tell me!
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down.
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
You've driven me to this.
It's the police! Open up!
Why did it have to come to this, Holmes? All those years of friendship and respect, of trust. Everything that we went through together. And you deceived me all along. Damn you. I wish that I had seen through all of your lies. But now, it is over. It is all over. After so many days of relentless investigations and sleepless nights, I returned to the Thames area, to the very place where the Bishop's nephew had died. I only had one trail left to explore, one last desperate attempt to understand recent events. I descended into the putrid, dark, suffocating depths of the town, the sewers. The fresh breeze from the Thames gave way to the stale, dank air of the dark tunnels. A shadow moving through an underground labyrinth, tormented, wandering through this humid, oppressive purgatory. What I might find mattered little. The most important thing was to keep moving.
Okay, as I was saying, it's not the first time that Holmes is thought to be dead, and unfortunately we do know he's not because we still have more games. But what do we do now? That's still shocking. What did we get? Watson alone, the one fixed point in a changing age. Okay, do I have anything? This is quite dark, I must say. I really don't see anything except this.
I can see something.
It's a cigarette.
This butt is still dry, despite the surrounding damp. It was thrown here not so long ago. Let's be careful.
Yes, let's be careful. Yeah, that's unexpected. Sherlock Holmes shooting himself. What is that?
The bars are completely rusty.
That.
Oops, this bar has come away in my hands.
Whoops. I hope we need it. Anything over here?
The bars on this grate are completely rusty.
Yes. Do I...
This will be useful.
Like in good old puzzle games, grab everything that's not nailed down, and if it's nailed down, you probably need something to remove it. What is that?
An iron ring.
The ring of fire. What is this?
This must be a service trapdoor used to release the water in the event of the sewers overflowing. That's
But
of no use.
do we use the iron bar here?
That's of no use. That's of no use.
No. So we need to use something. Whatever that might be.
Wire.
Okay. Can we use wire?
They used to release the water in the event of the sewers overflowing.
Okay, that was interesting. A little stutter again. Hopefully it's not bad. I'll have to check one thing. Be right back. Okay. So, can we use
This must be...
the wire?
That's of no use.
Okay. 2 iron bars. Long iron bar. Is this what we need to use here?
The trapdoor is horizontal and solidly fixed.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's working then. Okay, there's something over there.
A boat! I'm on the right track. I must cross the canal to see who landed here.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but we are going on the right way. I'll probably go there, but I'll make a little look-see still that I haven't missed anything. It's interesting, in the last episode I managed to break the game logic. Most of the time, there is definitely something over there. Most of the time, you really can't do it, but this is the second time I've managed to do it in the Sherlock Holmes game. And the one was in the Nemesis.
A piece of rope that floats. If it's long enough, then it might be useful.
Okay, let's grab it.
It's very heavy.
What am I doing here?
A body! Oh, it was weighed down by the anchor. If I can retrieve the anchor, I can use it as a grappling hook.
Indeed. So we managed to find the body. Do I have...
There.
Oh, that was easy. Yeah, it's so dark. I need to use the space bar to see. That's good thing I came back, because if I had missed that, well, hopefully that's not something I can miss. Indefinitely. Anyways, oh, do we use this now?
First try. Now let's pull the boat back here. The boat is tied up on the other bank. It's impossible to pull it back to me.
Okay. So what now? Do I just go? Oh, right.
An old scarf with blood on it.
And
This bit of iron seems new and looks like a piece from ordinary machinery.
I guess it's not ordinary machine. I guess it's a puzzle machine. So yeah, I'll probably make a save. Again, I don't really remember quite well this game. I don't know why. Again,
Footprints. Someone has been here recently.
so I'm guessing we are going over there. Okay, I'm gonna go and check the earlier part of the area. Yeah, to be honest, I really don't remember the crimes and punishment. I think I remember there are multiple different stories. Devil's Daughter may be similar or not. I can't remember at all. So what do we... okay. So we are cleaning this, obviously. And there's an area where we can put this in.
Incredible! This grate is new and has a mechanical locking system.
Okay. Is this similar to the well, what am I supposed to do? Oh. Okay, so it goes as far as it can unless it's stopped by something. So we need to get it here. Okay, what can I do with this? Well, that won't help because it goes right over there and it's a dead end. I might reset this so we can see. The first things first. If I move it here, then it goes over there. I can get it there, but it won't help. What if I start here, 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 here? I think I get it. Let's see. Okay, first things first. Right, down, right, up, left, down, and bingo. Oh, we have to do this multiple times. Great. So how do I do it now? Let's see. No, this doesn't work because the problem is I can't stop it here. I didn't take that in my calculations. I can get it from here, but it doesn't help. But no. Let's see. So now we have it here. Right, now I think I know. Okay. Elementary. Well, it's not. Let's see. Third one. Hopefully this is the last one. If I get it here, 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 here. But how do I get it to here? Ah. Then here, here, here. Ooh, this is problematic. I need to get it here. Then I can get it here, then I get it here, 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 here. So, yeah, I know. So how do I get the ball here? Because it ultimately goes there, then it goes there. Okay. Now I think I see it. Let's see if I can do it. Now we have it here, then we get it up, and yes, so far so good. Nice puzzle so far.
Open.
Open. Can I go past it? Because before we go down here, I definitely want to see if there's something I need. You never know. Maybe we find a floater, or maybe we find something else. Apparently we didn't find anything, so let's go back. I'm sorry, this is quite dark. This is even darker for me than looking the preview. It seems a little bit lighter on the recording. I hope it is, but it is quite dark nonetheless.
Come on, John. Courage.
Courage, mon ami, courage.
And here's another. See how you like that? Oh, and how does this feel? I don't think you like that much. That'll teach him. Let's see if I can break.
Holmes.
Well, that didn't take too long.
I am so very glad to see you, Watson.
Whee! Yes, he's alive! The bad guys had better watch out now. Grandpa's alive, and he is a good man. I knew that he was. Uh-oh, they're going to be sorry now. My grandpa ruled. Yes, and my grandpa saved him. Read it.
You are alive. I don't know what to feel. Relief or regret.
Watson, my friend.
You are not in a good state, Holmes.
Neither are you.
I suppose not. Can you walk?
Not without your help.
Why did you fake your own death? And who were those men?
I have to carry on with the investigation. Alone. John, I'm innocent. I'm not an accomplice of those men. Look at me. Do I look as though I could be their boss? Am I in a position to give such orders?
What a relief. Oh, my God, what a relief. But how...
Curare, hemlock, a few Indian plants, and sheep's blood to create the impression of death. A pathologist who owed me a favor for the death certificate.
Holmes, I was talking about this affair of...
I will explain everything, my friend, but We must leave here.
Yes, let's go back to Baker Street. I'll help you. Lean on me.
Oh, this is getting
Home
it.
at last. I have missed this old room very much, Watson.
I put everything back in place after Baines went through it, but I didn't stay here. I couldn't face it.
Sit down, my friend. It is time for you to know the full details of this case. First of all, I must apologize for the distress that this has caused you, and for my behavior, which was, I know, quite abominable. I can only hope that by the end of this explanation you will understand that I behaved in such a way only to protect you, and that it caused me great pain to see your trust and confidence in me ebbing away.
From whom or what did you wish to protect me?
From Professor Moriarty.
Moriarty?
We should not have taken pity on him in that Swiss asylum. Do you remember during the case of the Awakened? Our indulgence has cost us dear today.
He's responsible for the bishop's murder?
Yes, but that was only a small detail in his plan. A detail which he had to eliminate, as it compromised the whole of his diabolical project. The bishop had in his possession a document which he suspected as being one component of a larger puzzle. The ramifications were unknown to him, but he considered the matter as sufficiently important that he should consult me. The day before our macabre discovery, his nephew, who was in his confidence, brought to him an important element which helped him understand Moriarty's grand plan. It was at that moment that two men began to comprehend the seriousness of the situation. The bishop then decided to contact me.
Against his nephew's wishes? Was that what they argued about?
Yes. But Moriarty found out that the bishop knew of his projects, and he arranged for his murder. The murderers were also supposed to bring back the document that the nephew, young Hampford, found, but they were unable to open the safe.
What was the document?
Evidence of Prince Woodville's implication in the project.
The nephew must have retrieved it from the Royal Archives, where he worked. A link to the crown.
Yes. Moriarty wanted to overthrow Queen Victoria and place the prince on the throne of England.
But that's impossible. He would have needed to create an incredible coup d'etat.
Patience, Watson. First of all, Moriarty placed his pawns so they might begin to develop and encourage a tense atmosphere, ready to discredit the Queen and thereby raise Woodville's popularity.
And provoke a famine, so that the prince's soup kitchens could begin distributing food and he would appear as a hero.
Exactly. Moriarty quickly learned that I was making inquiries as to his plan and, without wishing to sound vain, he knew that I was the only person capable of upsetting his schemes. He therefore set up a plan that I be discredited and thought of as a criminal.
And you played along with him.
Precisely. Allowing him to believe that he had succeeded was the best way of ensuring that his attention was no longer fixed on me.
Why didn't you say anything to Scotland Yard?
Did you not think it strange that Inspector Lestrade was away for weeks?
What? You mean to say that Baines
Was working for Moriarty.
I understand. The bishop's murderers were in the hands of this traitor, and you were therefore at a dead end after our investigations at the opium den.
Yes, and Baines' authority allowed him access to the police archives. He changed and forged all the charges in the documents that you saw at Judge Beckett's house. It was also he who substituted the Samoan necklace for a vulgar copy.
So that was why the judge went to Farley's, to obtain Baines's false information.
Precisely, but they each found themselves as instruments in Moriarty's strange orchestra. Judge Beckett received entire books full of charges against me, and a journalist such as Farley will not hold back when he gets the chance to make the front page of all the newspapers in England. With regard to Farley, it was a mere case of professional misconduct.
And to think that I held you responsible for the explosion at the judge's house. What a relief! But why did Moriarty have him killed?
He was on the point of discovering that all the documents supplied by Farley, and therefore by Baines, were false, exactly the opposite to what our enemy was anticipating.
And where did the poison fit in all this?
Unfortunately, I do not possess all the information on this subject. The first time that we saw the effects of this substance on the body of the bishop, the poison was evidently only at an experimental stage. It was much too potent to do anything with.
Effectively. But in the second case, Kurt's, I didn't notice a great advance.
However, there was one. The poison was no longer fatal.
Yes, but the madness was still there. I should remind you that he attempted to devour his own dogs.
Correct, Watson, but it was not the second case, as you supposed. Remember the number of other incidences of madness, either collective or individual, relayed in the press in the days prior to it?
You mean to say?
That Moriarty tested this dangerous mixture on a large number of guinea pigs, apparently with little success, as all those people are now dead. I say apparently, because I do not have the least idea as to the result Moriarty was hoping for.
And that's where Hans comes in, isn't it?
Moriarty needed him to devise the substance's final formula.
And so you helped Hans to escape, so he might lead you to it.
Yes, but things did not go as I had planned. The professor's men got their hands on him just after his escape.
And you lost his trail.
Yes, but I doubted that Moriarty would take Hans to his lair. To find him, I had only one trail, the bomb placed at the judge's house.
The trail of the 3 Russian brothers.
I found out about the mill by having the anarchists' trail followed by the children in my own secret police. Once again, their help was a determining factor. As regards knowing where to locate Moriarty's lair, I hoped to find the information in the attic of the water mill. I got to it only just in time before Baines turned up.
And you were stuck then, weren't you? Allowing him to arrest you would have meant certain death.
Regrettably. But Moriarty's plan worked in any case, as after killing Baines, I became England's most wanted man for the murder of a Scotland Yard inspector.
And so you had to make sure that people forgot about you. Therefore, you orchestrated your own death so that you might continue your investigation discreetly. Oh, that was a terrible time for me, Holmes.
I am sorry, my dear fellow.
Well, the important thing is that you are well and truly alive.
Yes, but it is not over yet. Moriarty will take action one day or another.
You were saying that you had found Moriarty's hideout. Where is it?
In an abandoned fun fair on the outskirts of London. It is quite certain that they are all there. Shielman, the prince, and of course, Moriarty.
If Moriarty puts the prince on the throne, he'll have his hands on the reins of the kingdom. Her colonies, her diplomatic network, her riches, everything.
Yes, including the army, the war fleet, everything he needs to help him conquer Europe. And eventually, I suspect, the world.
Holmes, we have to be quick. His plan hasn't been put into action yet. Perhaps it's not too late.
Let us go immediately, Watson.
Well, that was a long exposition there. But we still have a little problem. Baines is still dead, and Sherlock Holmes is the murderer. And he needs evidence that the Baines was actually not a good fellow.
Do you really believe that Moriarty is in there behind that fence?
Something in the wind seems to suggest it, Watson.
I have a peculiar acid taste in my mouth, if that is what you mean, Holmes.
Well, yes. The air is tainted still with toxic fumes from the factory chimneys.
I believe that I read about this place. The fun fair was abandoned after the factory was built so close by. It was said that even the ice cream tasted bitter. Aren't you curious about the warehouse down there? There seems to be some strange activity taking place inside.
Strange and in keeping with Moriarty's activities. Let us go and see what they're up to.
Okay. You control Sherlock Holmes. Yes, I need to make a save. So I was correct. There is a funfair in this episode. Not in this. In this Sherlock Holmes game. Okay. So what? We can't go there, so we need to go forward. I don't know. I know this funfair area is the last area in this game, because now that I'm certain that the funfair is in this game, I do know that's the last part of the game. I can't remember how long. We still have ways to go. So I'll probably continue half an hour, because I have already played half an hour. So I'll probably continue half an hour and end there. And the rest will be on the last episode, most likely. Because I think we still have puzzles. And I do know we still have puzzles. What do we have
That
here?
could be used as a weapon in a necessity.
Every time these say that we can use this as a weapon, we don't use it as a weapon, we use it as a tool. Which is not a bad
With
thing.
this cable car, we can get up onto the warehouse roof.
Okay. Why do we want to go there? I don't know, but we probably want to. So yes, that's something we need to do, but before we do that, yeah, I noticed there's something over here. Thanks, my...
Vodka. There's a little at the bottom of these bottles.
Russian alcohol. Holmes, the three brothers.
Okay, they are probably here. Do I need to... Can I go here?
There are 2 guards in front of the main entrance. We will have to find another way in.
Right here, so we are not going through there. So let's go back and see this contraption and what we need to do. We have something... Oh,
Cutting pliers. They could be useful.
they will be useful because we took them. And do we... Oh,
This chest is shut by a cord, which also attaches it to the cable car's structure.
so let's use the pliers. Wait,
A bottle of motor oil.
that's good. That's good. We probably need that too. And
I can't do...
no.
I can't...
Do we have anything else? Apparently that works.
A crank.
Yes. Again, we probably need that.
The lever is stuck.
We probably use oil to the lever.
The lever is stuck.
Well, okay.
This motor is from the cable car.
Yes. And
Empty. Judging by the smell, I would say that it's an oil reservoir.
well, good thing we have oil. Apparently we don't use it on the lever, we use it here.
Let us hope it works. Look at
This,
this hole. This motor needs a starting handle.
again, good thing we
The
already
crank
have it.
is in place. There's a little petrol left, but not enough to start the motor.
Given the maintenance, this cable car isn't used very frequently.
True, Watson, but let us hope that it is still working.
I'm guessing we are going to use vodka.
Here's what we can use for fuel.
So what now?
It works.
We are going to separate. I will find a way into the fair, and you must investigate the warehouse.
Very well, I'll do that.
There is
Okay.
no one on the roof. If the machine should get out of control, then just use the brake. There ought to be one.
I should hope so. Anyway, there's no other choice. And when I've found out what is going on down there, what should I do then?
Come and join me in the fairground. You can follow my route to get over the fence. Then you should find me easily enough. Good luck, my dear fellow.
Okay. I'll probably make a save. So definitely there will be something, quite a lot of things to do before the end. So I'll Yeah, I definitely do this in 2 parts, most likely.
Come on, John.
Maybe.
Courage.
Down we go. Unless I'm speeding this through, I don't know. Problem is, I know this is the last area, but I don't know how far I need to go. No recollection at all. Okay.
No one seems to have noticed me. Now I must try to find out what is going on here.
Rightio, rightio. What do we have here, if anything? Flaming barrel. Oh. There's a window.
It's too dark inside this reservoir. It's impossible to see anything, but I can hear a slight lapping of water.
Do I have... No, I really don't have anything. No, yep, empty. So I need to go down. And...
It's a miracle that this reservoir is standing. The feet are being eaten away by rust.
why do I have feeling that it will not be standing through the night? Okay, can't open that. I'm stuck in here. Nope. Those don't work together. Okay. Now there's a hole.
Carts from the soup kitchens. They appear to be queuing up.
Oh no. They're going to use the poison on the soup. That makes actually sense. Then they have a...
The bags contain rubble. They're tied up with good solid rope.
Okay, can I take the rope?
I'll keep the rope.
Okay, that's good. So I'm almost certain that they're going to use the poison on the food carts. And that will cause quite a problem because everybody turns an aggressive zombie-like creatures and start to killing each other. And that causes probably something that, well, ruckus that would help the prince to get a power. I don't know. We probably will find out. More rope, I guess. Do we connect these? Okay, medium length rope. Do I need more? More. Can I have more rope? No. No, I cannot. Oh, there's some rope. Let's connect those two. Now I have tied rope. I think I have enough. So, am I guessing correctly if we're using the rope in here? That still doesn't... That still doesn't help us to see.
It's impossible to reach the water. It's too far away.
What?
A large dry cloth.
Okay. No. What am I supposed to do now? What? Why do I have a leaf? Well,
I must find out what goes on in that warehouse.
okay. So we are not leaving, which is obvious. But what am I missing? Okay, let's see what we can find down here. I somehow
I must find out what is going on inside this warehouse. but have to be careful. The place is full of guards.
Okay. I'll take that in consideration. But yeah, I didn't somehow notice those stairs. Okay. Then
It's too dangerous to go any further.
I agree. So let's check through the window. We have a cloth selected. We probably use it to clean it.
My cloth is too dry.
Okay, we need... What is that?
An empty bottle.
Do I... Oh, do I use the bottle to the reservoir and then I can wet the cloth and clean the window. So that's what we are doing now. I'm guessing. Okay, it has logic in it. I have to give that at least. It's not the most obtuse of puzzles, anyways. So let's use. Now we have a wet duster, and we can use it to the window. Is it enough? Apparently it is.
So, it is inside these warehouses that Prince Woodville's canteens on wheels are filled up. And Hans is there to add his poison. That siren is a signal to open the doors and let out the carts of poisoned soup, destined for London. I wonder what Holmes is doing at this moment.
I think we will find out. Meanwhile. You control Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Before that, I'll take a quick break. I'll be right back. Also, I might as well save. But anyways, quick break, be right back. Okay, let's continue. So, we need to get inside the fun fair. What do I have? I have these pliers and pocket knife. What else do we need? Okay, ladder probably will be useful. What, did I see something over here? Okay, nope. So where do we need to go? I know there are guards outside over there. Yeah, I'm using spacebar because I have no idea.
The main entrance is guarded. We will have to find another way in.
Okay, so not over there. So where do we use the ladder, which we just acquired? I guess we solved the problem, and it's right over there. So it was here where I started. Well, at least we have
Here
the
is a good place to try and get through.
get through. So we have the ladders at least.
Here is
So
a good place to...
and we can cut the wires.
The way is clear.
Yes.
Good, I'm in. Now I must find Moriarty.
Yes. Obviously. What's over there then? Is that some kind of fuse box?
A telephone line. Interesting. It comes from that large building.
That is interesting. Can we do anything? No. No. Can we get through there? I guess we cannot. Nope. No, we can't. So, and that's empty. There's definitely, yes.
The stand's owner must live here.
Well, at least lived here at some point. Hopefully he's not living, because that looks a little nasty. That's a lion.
A target from a firing range. It depicts a lion.
Yes.
The stand's accounts book. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting.
Why do I have knife?
No, it is unnecessary. No. Nothing.
Do we? Why do we use? Do I use it here?
Let's look at the book's secret.
Apparently we do. Okay. What did we?
Secret accounts. The stand's owner must do something other than manage a simple coconut shy, and there is a strange poem about animals.
Turnip alcohol 3 times 9 bottles. Delivery Tuesday 11. Total 8 pounds. Tobacco and hay. 50 packets of cut tobacco. Delivery Tuesday 11. Total 2 pounds. Information SY 10 pounds. Bought 12 adult rats from Tom. Sold restaurant Luigi for today's special. Oh, 10 shillings. Well, that is at least special. I'll give you that. 2 revolvers, typewriter ribbon, 20 pounds. The gazelle is dead. It was dangerous to turn its back on the lion. Okay. What now? Oh, monkey.
It's the stand's till. There is no money, but there is a wooden target.
Okay.
Let's see.
The hyena waited for the hare to come out of its den. Hare to come out of its den. It won't be doing it again. Both of them starved to death. In the savannah, only the elephant can risk turning its back on the king of the animals without having to fear for its life. Sitting at the edge of the jungle, the chimpanzee didn't notice a vulture that grabbed him with his claws. The giraffe witnessed that scene. Interesting. Interesting. A teddy bear. Do you have anything to say? Only this. Teddy bear. Oh, so...
A firing range for children. They have to throw leather balls at the figures of wild animals to knock them over. It's clear that there is a link between the poem in the secret accounts and the animal-shaped targets on the stand.
Okay, so do I have everything we need? We have lion, chimpanzee, anything else? We are missing one.
I need something.
We are definitely missing one. So where it might be?
It
Oh.
seems to me that there is something behind this poster, but it is stuck fast. Elementary. There is a hiding place here. Interesting. I can't see a keyhole to open this hiding place.
Okay, so we are
I need some.
so we are using this obviously to open that, but we are missing an animal. Should it be somewhere here? I really don't know. So
If the guard sees me, he will sound the alarm. I must neutralize him, but discreetly. There are probably others, and a fight would attract their attention.
So I guess I can't leave. Or can I? So we are missing one. Could it be somewhere over here, maybe? Oh, oh, okay.
A target from a firing range.
Okay, good. So we need to solve this puzzle. I think we have already everything we need. Place targets according to notes. Can I see the notes? Okay, where are the notes? The hyena waited for air to come, so basically if then it won't be doing it again. Starve to death. Elephant can risk turning back to the king, so it can be away from the lion. Chimpanzee didn't notice a vulture that grabbed him with his claws. The giraffe witnessed that scene. And the gazelle is dead. It was dangerous to turn its back on the lion. Okay, here is the lion. Oh, I can see. The gazelle is dead. It's dangerous to turn the back of the lion. The hyena waited for the air to come. Here's the hyena. So I'm guessing they are looking each other. Gazelle. Oh, I can change this. Oh, right. So this is no. Stay there. Sitting at the edge of the jungle. Does it really matter where it sits? Or maybe like this. So and you can check here. Huh. Okay. So, or should this be over here? Then this would check here. And giraffe is checking out the scene. I think hare and hyena should be in the middle. Let's see if this works. And okay. Anything about hyena waited for her to come because they both are. That has upset the giraffe because he and her were. Oh, okay, okay. But am I missing something? Sitting at the edge of jungle, chimpanzee didn't notice a vulture that grabbed him. Huh. Okay, I don't know. Are these on the right way? What am I missing?
I can't see.
Sitting at the edge of jungle, yes. Didn't notice the vulture. And vulture is here. And the giraffe witnessing that scene. Hyena waited for the hare to come. That has upset the giraffe because he and the hare were neighbors. So, yeah. Only an elephant can stand among predators and risk turning his back of the king of animals. Yes, he's turning back to lion. The gazelle is dead. It's dangerous to turn one's back on a lion. What am I missing? Oh! Okay. I didn't realize. Oh. Dead, 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 dead.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
I'm probably a little bit sleepy here, but yeah. Okay, now I understand. Okay, okay. I didn't realize the dead part. What do we have
The
here?
Stan's slush fund. I wonder what happened to the owner that he should leave without his savings.
Without his savings. Yes. Let's make a save. I don't know what we are doing with those things at the moment. So we have wads of banknotes. Anything else? No. So I can hear somebody. So do I go around here? Oh.
You there! Who are you? Alert!
Okay. That's not the right thing to do. So definitely we can't go over there. So let's see if we can go over here. I'll continue a little while. At least
It's
dealing
open.
with the
This
first.
building was a menagerie. I'm in the service passage.
If at least trying to see if we can get through the first guard.
Apparently it's a medicine chest for first aid, I presume.
Okay.
Closed.
Can we use this?
Impossible.
Really?
Closed.
Okay, we need something to help us open this thing.
Oh, what a smell. There must have been wild animals here once.
Yes. That would make sense.
I pity the animals that were shut up in here. The cages are very narrow.
That is true.
Nothing of interest here.
Okay, we can see the guard over there. Did I go past? Nope. Oh. Okay. So what?
This cage has been blocked with planks, so that the interior is hidden from view.
Well, we are lucky, and as he was talking, I can see the key on the floor. We have a needle and bandages.
A large syringe for animals of a considerable size, evidently. A large
Okay.
old bandages. Everything points to that cage having been used to treat sick animals.
I do hope so.
A key.
So, anything else? Well, we have to remember that the syringe is here, also bandages, because I'm almost certain that we will need them. But before that, we need to open the medicine box over here. I think we have...
Apparently it's a medicine chest for first aid, I presume.
Well, whatever it is, we need to open it. And we can open it. Ooh, ether.
The only thing intact is this bottle of ether.
Aren't we the lucky ones? So... I don't think we are going
If
to...
the guard sees me, he will sound the alarm. I must neutralize him, but discreetly. There are probably others, and a fight would attract their attention.
Okay, but... why there's a marker in the...
I must put something here that will attract the guard's attention.
Okay, but don't we...
I must put something here that will attract the guard's attention.
Right.
Everything points to that cage having been used to treat sick animals. A large syringe for animals of a considerable size, evidently. Everything points to that cage having been used to treat sick animals.
I thought we were going to use the ether on the bandages. Okay, I'm gonna make a save. But that is not the case. But we have to
I
put...
must put something here that will attract the guard's attention.
And only thing I can think of is money.
There. That should interest our guard.
Am I making a trail of money to get the guard inside that cage? But how do I take him out? Are we using the ether bottle to the guard, maybe? That's almost...
Good. My little stratagem is in place. All I need to do is to wait for him to come back here.
Okay. Money. More money. So now we... Wait. Now we can leave. Because only thing I have is this ether bottle. So... Oh! Okay.
I have to shut him up, and quickly.
Okay, that worked. Runs. Okay. So... Do we need to...
Perfect. Thanks to the ether, this baller will sleep for a long time.
Well, that's good. That's nice and dandy. Can I...
Perfect.
So that's it then. I thought we would take the syringe or the bandages, but apparently we don't need them. They were just there to be looked at. So what's... now we can move forward. I'll continue a little while and see what's coming up. But I'll probably end this episode soonish, and I'll try on the next episode to deal this area and get this game done. I'm starting to be a little tired. I have to be honest. Anyways, 20 lions, Bengal tigers. Can't enter there. Oh, there's something over there. A rope. More rope. There's a door.
Another guard. This place is full of them. I cannot risk a confrontation. He'll see me coming, and I'll lose the element of surprise. I'll need to find a way to trap him.
Okay. So he's somewhere over there. I'm not allowed to go there. Okay. Make a save. I'll probably try to deal the second guard, and after that I will end the episode. Let's see what we can find from here. Sideshow. Sideshow Bob. Okay. There's definitely some... Wolfman? Okay.
They must have exhibited those poor wretches in these cages and presented them as being dangerous.
That would be most likely situation, I agree. Bearded lady.
Bearded lady?
$1,000 reward or pound reward if not a real woman. Okay. Revival of Pepper's ghost. Interesting.
This large, empty aquarium held the fair's main attraction.
Ah, the mermaid.
The mermaid, Poseidon's daughter.
Well, creepy.
I wonder what this machinery is used for. A rail system is fixed to the ceiling, and a hook is hanging from it. It must be used for moving heavy and bulky objects.
Again, quite fair assessment.
Thanks to this mechanism, the hook can slide along the rail to be positioned wherever needed.
Interesting. So... not yet. Why there's a thing inside the wolfman's cage?
This cage is still occupied, not by one of the monsters, but by a poor man. He's still alive, but he's barely human now. Moriarty must have tested his poison on this poor fellow. If he was freed, he would leap at the throat of the first person he saw. The cage is held shut with this bar. It only needs to be pulled away to open it. I could easily open the cage by raising the door, but that poor man would leap on me immediately.
I think we... Oh, what's over there?
People must have been locked up in here, and they are certain to have been mistreated.
Well, yeah, it appears to... Oh, there's a crank. It appears to be so. I'm guessing we are going to use
I suppose it was on this small stage that the monsters were presented to the public.
Yes.
Ah, here's something interesting. Hans's diary.
Monday 8th. Moriarty is behind schedule. I've been waiting for 2 days now for the materials I need for my research to be delivered. He will have to get a move on if he wants me to take over the work he has started. My patience has its limits. I have filled in my time by reorganizing this place. An all-fair sideshow, exhibiting monsters. I don't know if Moriarty is aware of the irony of the situation. To calm my impatience, they brought me a subject at the end of the morning. A dirty old tramp in good health. He will do. I'm going to test the last evolution of Moriarty's poison on him. Night has fallen and the test is finished. We had to kill the subject. His continuous roaring annoyed the boss. I can understand now why he needs my genius to help him advance in his research. The subject was in such state of murderous madness that he became completely uncontrollable. He didn't even seem to understand the simplest orders. It's a long way from the desired result. Tuesday night. The material still hasn't arrived. Only brighter note, I received 2 new subjects. A man in his 50s, thin, hairy and toothless. And another who was younger but equally repulsive. We should be thanked for clearing such parasites off the streets. Wednesday 10th. I was woken in the middle of the night by screams and laughter which seemed to be coming from the freak show. 2 of Moriarty's men, completely drunk, had locked the 2 subjects up in the same cage before giving them a bowl of poison. They were amusing themselves by betting on the combat's outcome. I hurried off to warn the boss. We can't waste material this way. I rather liked their expressions when they woke up a few hours later in the cages instead of the tramps. It must have been the worst hangover of their lives. Ooh. Thursday 11th. I have finally received the material and ingredients which will allow me to modify Moriarty's poison. The first experiment is going to be very simple. I'm just going to make few drops of my famous annihilating poison and mix them with Moriarty's poison. We will see if that is sufficient to make them obey orders. It's a failure. The subject didn't even have the time to kill each other. They died less than 30 seconds after being given the poison. The effects of the 2 poisons didn't add up as expected. On the other hand, I'll keep the dosage in mind. A poison that fries the brain so quickly cannot really be called a failure. Friday 12th. I worked all night to develop the second dosage. This time I distilled the curare differently to obtain a less powerful derivative. I've also modified Moriarty's poison, but he was not very open about its composition, so I had to improvise. Another failure. The subject did not die immediately, but he was as uncontrollable as others. The only difference of note is that the wounds and tissue damage did not get any worse after the poison was taken. That's of no interest. We're not here to treat them. Moriarty assisted in the experiment. He did not say anything and left in silence. He wasn't pleased. I think he is starting to get impatient. Saturday 13th. Moriarty is becoming impatient. The idiot doesn't understand anything and he dares to question my talent. He was the one who came to find me to modify his poison. He'd been trying for weeks without success and now he wants me to succeed in 2 days. We had an overheated discussion about it, but I finally got him to admit that the chemist has no choice but to bow to the rules of science. It's a nature that sets men their rhythm, and not the other way around. I tried another dosage. This third test was semi-failure. This time the subject alternated the bouts of madness with a fall of blood pressure. He went from enraged to comatose in a few seconds. I think we are on the right track. Sunday 14. Moriarty doesn't want to wait any longer. This morning he openly threatened me. He has given me 2 days to obtain a conclusive result. He gave me to understand that past his deadline, I will go from being the researcher to becoming the guinea pig. I'm confident enough. I was able to worm the components of his poison out of him, and I thought the problem isn't with my creation, it's with his. His idiot apprentice chemists who worked on it made so many mistakes in the dosages that I am amazed that it produces effects that it does. I have spent more than 10 hours going over the dosages of Moriarty's poison, and I finally obtained something sufficiently pure to be mixed with my personal composition. A new subject must be delivered as soon as possible. I can't wait to see the results. I succeeded. The problem wasn't with my poison, but with theirs. It was much too strong. I modified it, and the subject proved to be obedient without losing any of his fury. True, he did eat his own hand, but this time it was because we told him to. It's the first time I've seen Moriarty smile. We have attained an objective. At any time, Moriarty can poison a large section of London's population. The choice of the Whitechapel area is a natural one. It is there that the greatest number of the starving can be found. So at the given moment, these thousands of ragged soldiers can invade the city and spread chaos such as the British Empire has never known. Nothing will stop their fury. The devastation will last for the time that the boss needs to seize the power and place that pathetic clown Woodville on the throne. Then the killing frenzy will stop in its own accord. I programmed the poison to last for 48 hours. After that, a subject will join their victims in the paradise of their flea-ridden. Monday 15. I am now going to be able to mass-produce this wonderful poison. Moriarty has set his men to cleaning up the warehouse below. It is a perfect place, and it even has an enormous reservoir in the roof. The boss came here in person to pay me part of the money I was promised for my work. I'll have the rest when his plan has succeeded. I will soon be incredibly rich.
What a dreadful diary. That Hans is the only real monster ever to have frequented this attraction.
That was quite interesting.
Chemistry material.
So I was correct in the assessment what will be happening. My friends, as you all know, next week our adventure must come to an end. You also know that I'm no good at speeches, so I'll keep this brief. After all the years spent with you here, I can honestly say that I think of you as my family. I'm going to miss all of you. But before the fair closes, we got one last week in business, and during this time I want you all to give the very best of yourselves so that the public will never forget us. So before getting back to work, here is the list of jobs for the week. Roger, clean out the aquarium. Alice, kitchen. Tom, pest control. Martha, responsible for the keys to the place. Keith, upkeep of the rail and the cages. H. Ferguson.
The bearded lady kept the key to this exhibition. Interesting.
Yes, it is. Anything else? I think that is everything. Yes, it is. I'm guessing we use this as a way to get the guard off our back. So, first things first, we need to use
The crank is in place.
this.
The hook is above the cage of this poor wretch.
So, can I now use it?
I need something.
We have
There.
a rope.
The rope is in place. This way I can open the poor fellow's cage from the outside without taking any risks.
Okay, that's interesting. So what now? We need to... Oh,
These boxes are precariously balanced.
right. So what do we do with this now? Do we use knife? There's nothing I... Whoa, did I see something over here? There. I think there.
Here's what I've been looking for.
Okay.
The trap is in place. Now I only need to get the guard to go inside the freak show.
Well, we have the bottles. I think we need to use that. I'm gonna make save here. Again, I think I'll end after we have dealt with the guard.
The guard must have been warned. I need to get out of here. The guard is inside. I must close the door quickly.
Close the door, or...
The guard is...
Okay. So do I use the key?
closed. I must find a way of neutralizing the guard inside.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Oh, right. Okay. Now I understand.
Well, I'll be leaving you. I'm sure you have a great many things to do.
Okay, that worked. I was half expecting to see a death scene, but to be honest, that would be quite interesting for Sherlock Holmes to kill him. But anyways, he didn't die, although probably he maybe have deserved that. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I think this is the end of this episode. On the next episode, I'm almost certain that we can end this game. So that would be the final part. Hopefully. It lasts as long as it's need to, because that, as much as well, like I said, I can't remember everything from this game, but I do definitely know the funfair area is the last area, so I don't think there's a point to cut this in 3 parts, but I'm guessing we still have ways to go and few puzzles to solve before the end, so I'm almost certain that, well, I hope we will get a decent episode, but if it's a shorter one, then it's shorter one. If it's longer one, then it's longer one. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.